Hello, hello! This is Sylvia Verbena.
And this is Alice Kingston.
And we are back with another recap for EVO!
EVO Day 3 recap.
Woo! So, this is our third and final day of my very first EVO.
It was a lot of fun. I feel like the third day we got there the latest because we were just super tired from day 1 and day 2.
Oh yeah, we're sleeping in.
Yeah. And I think there was only like a couple of things that we really wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
I know that one of the big ones that we wanted to get accomplished was, as you saw from like our, the merch recap, getting the fight pad.
My big girl purchase.
That was priority number 1. That was literally like when we walked in, that was the very first, we went right to their booth, and then we scooped that thing up.
That's right, yeah, because I've been hemming and hawing over it all night, and like I said in the merch video, at first I was gonna go with the WASD one, and then I was like, actually,
yeah, after cost and everything were weighed out, we're like, all right, this seems right. And this one also, like, had like well regards. It was reviewed well. It seemed like everything was looking pretty good, and like I remember you were really struck by how it looked too.
Yeah, I like the fancy little RGB, and which I know you can, recolor them, remap them, and just kind of the whole design was very nice, very sleek, very small and portable. And then I was giving it some thought too. I was like, I actually kind of like this format a little bit more than the WASD. And we were talking about this early too. One of the biggest positives of that is you can just plug and play it into anything.
Well, we should put it like an asterisk in that. So we went to a friend's house later that night to play Smash Brothers, and it did plug into the Switch, but the problem was the buttons would not register. So like you would try and
Well, it kind of did.
Yeah, the buttons would register, but like there was no directional inputs kind of thing.
Yeah, because it was inputting as D-pad and not as an analog. So just every time I tried to move, it would just taunt.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like that's a me issue somewhere in there.
Maybe. Like, I think it's a weird one because there probably is a way to like circumvent it, but we like messed with it for a hot minute. We looked online and we couldn't find anything immediately, so there's probably a way to do it, but as of right now, you can play traditional fighting games on the Switch, but if you want to play Smash Brothers with it, we don't know of a way. Maybe there's a way. If you folks know anything put it in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know. And yeah, at that point, it was, by the time we got there, it was super late.
Yeah.
So we were just like, we'll just save it for another day.
Yeah, we were just like, let's play some Smash.
Yeah, but Street Fighter PC works perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
PS4, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried it on a PS5 yet, but I'm sure it's all the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my big girl purchase that I'm very, very proud of. And moving on to the next one for the last day, all the companies were like, let's just reveal everything at once.
Yeah, they had a lot of big reveals, and then I think we finished out at a couple of demos too. Do you want to talk about the demo that we tried, or?
Oh yeah, let's do the demo.
Sagat was there.
Sagat Demo.
His demo was available the whole weekend. The line for the Sagat demo wasn't too bad that I recall.
Oh yeah, day 3 was super short. Like we played it, and then we went right back in line. Played again.
Yep, that's true. And we actually got to try it with both controller and with pad, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And Sagat is Sagat.
Wait, isn't pad controller?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, stick and pad. Stick and pad.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sagat is Sagat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're used to throwing tiger knees, if you're used to throwing tiger claw, he's got him.
Yeah, meanwhile, me, this is my, considering 6 is my first game, I'm just like, ooh, Sagat, press buttons, ba 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 ba.
Yeah, you beat me though with him.
Yeah, and I was impressed because since we didn't play him until day 3, those first 2 days, people were already typing like, oh man, this is his frame data, this medium heavy kick, and there was like a whole Discord list, and I'm like, y'all are wild.
Right. There was already people also trying to like power rank him too, and I'm just like, how do you power rank the guy? He's not out yet. It's just the demo. There's like, oh, he looks way overtuned. He looks like he's way too strong. And then the people are like, nah, Sagat's gonna be weak like he was in 5. And I'm just like, how do y'all like, what?
He is pretty strong though.
I don't know where because as of recording of this video, he's been out for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't really heard too much of where he ranks now, but traditionally, Sagat has usually been a pretty strong character. I know that he had some struggles in 5, but other than that, he's traditionally been a pretty strong character.
Okay. I thought it was interesting too, the because you said that I beat you in a round with Sagat and just kind of like how we approach playing him. Because as a Cammy player, I'm big rush down, get in, get out, blah blah blah. So I sort of played him as a rush down.
Yeah, you actually were, getting in my face, using his really good throws, and bopping me with his long legs and arms.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to use Sagat as a zoner, because, depending on the version of the game, Sagat has operated as a zoner pretty well in past experiences, and I'm trying to zone you out, and you're just like, nah!
Also, he has crazy reach.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason why he's kind of fallen into that zoner archetype, is because he just has like crazy reach with his arms and legs, and then he can throw fireballs, and if you don't feel like getting into a fireball with someone, you can use his tiger knee, where you can just leap across there and kick him in the face.
Yeah, that's a great move. When I discovered that, I was like, whoa!
Yeah. Then you got real annoying, and I couldn't get you out of my face after that. And I was like, well, this zoning is useless now.
Mission successful.
Right.
But yeah, it was a really fun demo.
I think that was the only demo that we really, because I reported on the Tokon demo, it was still really bad.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like by that day, day 2 was definitely the worst, but it was still, like, pretty busy. So, by the time we were just like, oh, yeah, we saw it, and we're just like, okay, but we're just like, maybe we'll, like, check this out, and we're just like, nah, I guess we're good for right now.
Yeah, and then, we had other things to do. We finished our last little bits of shopping.
Yeah.
Killed some time. So it was just like, we just didn't really have time for other demos.
Yeah. I guess the new one after that was like, we could talk about some of the big reveals that they had for it.
Yes.
Beside that. So, Guilty Gear, Lucy. Have you watched the Cyberpunk anime?
I have not.
Neither have I. Several people I've talked to are like, it's amazing. Like, I've had a couple of people tell me that it made them cry.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you would know this, because I know you don't really play Cyberpunk. But is the anime can you watch it without any game knowledge? Like, is it kind of prequel, or do you need that game knowledge?
The only thing I know about the anime is that it is set in the world of Cyberpunk. So, like, the two basically go part and parcel, but I don't know if you need one over the other to enjoy the experience.
Okay.
But I imagine, like, you probably would enjoy the game more if you've played some of the game and are kind of accustomed to the universe kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But yeah, so we got her.
I know nothing of Lucy, although, like, again, as of recording this, it seems like Lucy's intrusion has made the game incredibly glitchy.
Oh, really?
There was 2 that I saw. One was where you can use one of her wires, and then the opponent will just freeze.
Oh.
Not like, they're like stun locked, they're frozen.
Oh, oopsie.
And they will stay frozen until the end of the round.
Oh, no.
So literally, like, the opponent was frozen, and then she just ran and pushed them to one side of the screen.
Ooh.
And that was it. And I was just like, holy cow.
Do you know if that's just an online play issue, or even just like local solo play?
That I don't know, honestly. Okay. The other one I saw was, it was a Bridget playing against a Lucy. I think this one was a training one, actually. And the Bridget put the Lucy into a dust loop, which is basically like, Guilty Gear has its weird one where it has like a launcher for its grab, and then you can kind of air combo in them while they're up there too.
Oh.
So they threw Lucy up into the air for the dust loop, and then bop, 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 and then she flew off screen, up, and away via Superman status, and all you could see was her shadow.
That's hilarious.
Like, I was just like, what the heck is going on? I don't know if these have been patched out, but I just saw these on Reddit very recently, so I'm just like, oh boy. So, like, usually ArcSys is pretty good about stuff like this, so I don't know if this is just like, this is a guest character, and so they didn't have, like, the time they needed to smooth out glitches, but what I've seen so far is just hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, also, speaking of, didn't they also technically reveal more upcoming Guilty Gear characters with, like, the side, like, the line art?
inadvertently, they basically like, season 5 will be coming out is basically what they said. And they showed a couple line arts, like very small line arts, but like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And from what a lot of people are speculating, the characters that we're going to get in season 5 include Robo Kai and Jam, which Jam is interesting because so like Guilty Gear got data hacked a long time ago, like I think even before season 1 dropped. And Jam had her stuff was in it, so people like Jam, they've like found her like model data and stuff like that, so like Jam's gonna be in the game. She was supposed to be in season 1, never happened, and people were Jam fans were really like about it. Like our friend Jay, his character of choice is actually Jam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a Jam player.
Oh.
And yeah, she still has not shown up. But like a lot of people, like what we saw in the line art for the preview of it, they're pretty sure that Robokai and Jam are going to be coming to us in the near future, which I'm like, that's cool. I feel bad because I fell off of Guilty Gear a long time ago.
Yeah, well, you still play it every now and then.
Super now and then, yeah. It's a fun game, but I feel like I just don't have the Guilty Gear schmucks. Like every time I dip my toe back in the water, I'm like, man, this is a tough game. And everyone's like, Strive's the easy one too. I'm like, Strive's the easy one?
Hey, get good.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I say as someone who's played Guilty Gear once and dies in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, because like, and we're all just like button mashing. You're just like, what? And I remember the last time we played Guilty Gear, you kept Roman canceling out of nowhere, and I'm just like, that's not when you use it. And then proceeds to me, who never uses a Roman cancel even when I'm supposed to, because I don't know how to use the thing either. But on the opposite side of that,
I mean, I definitely don't know what I'm doing.
yeah. But that one was pretty cool, and I was like, oh, that's cool. We're getting more like Guilty Gear. Just for perspective, that game is like 5 years old.
Dang, and to think for the Jam fans too, it's like 5 years later, we're finally getting her.
Right. Well, what's crazy is like I'm just shocked the game's been going for so long, and it's still going pretty strong, honestly. Like it's still very well regarded, still very well liked, and just it still had over 1,000 people. I think 1,500 people, if I remember correctly, still turned out for it. I'm just like, man,
nice.
That's huge for Guilty Gear. It's so cool. Like one of my favorite Guilty Gear Strive memories was from not last year but the year before. Daisuke, who's like the father of Guilty Gear, was there. And Guilty Gear was like the grand finals, so it was in the Michelob Ultra Arena.
I think he was here this year too.
Oh, was he?
I think so.
Okay.
I know we didn't watch the panel, but I'm pretty sure he was there.
Yeah.
I don't know, fact check me, I could be wrong.
For sure. But like at grand finals the year before last, he was sitting in the arena.
Ooh.
And they started playing Guilty Gear Strive's theme. And he's like, that is bullshit, boys! And the whole crowd started singing along.
Aww.
And Daisuke's looking up like, oh, they like my game. They like my song.
Aww.
It was super cool. The only thing I was mad about is they cut it off right before they say, the smell of the game. Like right before that, they cut it off. And I'm like,
aw,
boo. I know. They're like, that's when they should have cut it off. But yeah, like I'm happy that game is still going. Also, speaking of games that are coming back from the depths, though, new Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter!
Which you know nothing of.
Nope.
Man. So, just a little frame of reference, folks. Virtua Fighter is the first 3D fighter ever.
Man.
Predates Tekken. And, like, Virtua Fighter is a colossally influential game. Unfortunately, it's not very popular. Like, go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking, does it also predate Soul Calibur?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, Virtua Fighter came out, oh boy, I believe it came out back on the Sega Saturn.
Ooh.
So, honestly, Virtua Fighter probably predates you, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Honestly, it almost predates me. Like, I don't know, I don't think, because if I remember correctly, I think its first incarnation came out in the early 90s. But, yeah, it's a very influential game. But I don't feel like it ever really blew up the way that a lot of other, like, it's definitely, like, even though it's, like, one of the most influential fighting games ever, it did not reach the same acclaim as, like, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or anything of that nature, unfortunately.
Yeah, because, honestly, I never heard anything about Virtua Fighter until, EVO, they're like, announcing the new blah, 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 and I'm like, what's that?
And
Who dat?
And people were just like, what? It looks really good, honestly.
Oh, yeah, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't know if I even have it anymore, but basically people were comparing like the new one to like older whatever the previous Virtual Fighter was.
5.
Yeah, massive blow up.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Blow up.
Virtual Fighter 5 came out on the PlayStation 3
Wow.
in the mid 2000s.
It's been that long?
It's been that long.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, that's when it originally dropped. And like they did a remaster for it. Not even a remaster, but a reissuing of it not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Virtual Fighter 5 has been the only entry in the game for 20 years.
Dang.
Yeah, a lot of people were just like, what's going on, Sega? And then just out of nowhere, Sega started dropping trailers for it. And then at EVO, they were just like, well, here it is, guys. Here it is. If they would have had a demo, man.
Oh, people would have been lining up for that shit.
Toke on wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it was cool to see that come out, but who knows when it's gonna... Because, like, Sega's still pretty cagey about the whole thing. Nah.
I bet for next EVO, though, they'll probably have it
Hopefully.
as a demo.
Yeah, or at the very least have more information about it. Because, like, Sega went on record saying that they would never make another Virtua Fighter entry until they found a way to take the series to the next step. And I'm just like, what does that mean?
I mean, graphics-wise, it's looking pretty good there.
I would definitely say so. Like, it was crazy. The one thing that actually surprised me, so, like, Virtua Fighter is, like, a classic arcade game. And in the new trailer, we saw blood.
Oh, yeah!
Like, Akira, he gets kicked in the face, and you see his teeth. You see his teeth fall out.
Yeah.
And I was like, word? Is that going to be the new thing? They want a physics engine for teeth getting out?
I guess.
That was wild to me.
Yeah, which, speaking of blood and stuff, does Mortal Kombat also do blood? It's been a while.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat's super bloody. That's actually, that's
yeah.
honestly what the series is most famous for. Like, most people don't really care about the gameplay, the story is an interest for some people. 90% of people I've ever talked to, like, hey, why are you a fan of Mortal Kombat? They're like, oh, the blood, gore, and viscera. That's always been the biggest draw, and they've kind of upped it up in the last, like, 5 entries or so, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I just know, like, the, finish him.
The big fan, like, the big fan hoo-haws.
Yeah.
Well, alright, so, the whole, like, Scorpion's whole thing, get over here.
Sure.
Oh, you don't know that one?
I don't know. I don't know if I know it.
Oh, man. So, like, Scorpion has a move where he throws out, like, a kunai with a rope, or it's like a rope dart kind of thing. And he impales you in the chest, and he pulls you into him kind of thing. And when he would do that, he's just like, get over here. So I found this out, because I didn't know this, actually, because I'm not a hardcore Mortal Kombat fan. That's the original, that's the creator, Ed Boon. That's him that actually did that, actually.
Oh.
And a couple of years ago, they were like, Ed, you still got it? And he's just like,
boy, do I.
He did it on the spot. He just like, get over here. And it sounded just like it. It was like, wow.
Nice.
It was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, and that reminds me, too, like, the whole, blood and viscera and blah, blah, blah. This is a video that's been around for a while, and I've shown it to you. But basically, just kind of like the behind-the-scenes making of Mortal Kombat sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I remember for like all the bones, crunching, they took a bell pepper and just crunched it into the microphone.
It's amazing how well that works out. I've heard that sound engineer is basically making things sound like what you think they sound like what they actually sound like.
It was super cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of audio editing knowledge. I mean, I have some basic ones just because, I have done covers and things in the past, which I do plan to do in the future.
Look forward to it, folks.
But, yeah, just the fact that, they, just kind of like transformed, manipulated a lot of like audio sounds, and it was just really cool. I was just nerding out.
Yeah. But moving on to other reveals that we saw there, the other big one, and I think probably the biggest reveal of the day, new Tekken stuff.
Double Tekken.
Right. So the big one was Armor King.
Armor King.
Which I was like, yo! Like, so you don't know about this, but like Tekken 8's really, like, people are really mad at Tekken 8 right now.
Oh, because you said it's like super aggressive?
Super aggressive, which people always like an aggressive fighting game. But like people have said that Tekken 8 is so aggressive that you feel like once you get caught up in something, it's done. Like, because most fighting games have this whole thing where, you make a mistake, you get blown up for it.
Yeah.
But people feel like in Tekken 8, it's so aggressive that if you make a mistake, the match
that's it.
it's over. I'm like, ooh. I haven't dabbled much into Tekken 8, so I don't know. But Armor King coming out, I'm just like, yo!
Yeah!
So my think when Armor King comes out, maybe they're gonna patch it and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks super cool. Like, he has the poison mist spray.
Yeah.
Like, Armor King's funny because from what I understand, Armor King is more like the heal version of King too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what's really funny is you know how they communicate to each other?
Rawr.
Yeah!
Really?
Yeah, literally King and Armor King are just like, rawr, 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 rawr.
That's hilarious.
And the other one, the one that surprised everyone, is the new character from Madagascar.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's very little African representation in fighting games. It's really just like, you have like Elena in Street Fighter,
Mm-hmm.
and that's almost it, honestly. Like, obviously there's some other deep cuts out there, but Elena's like,
The mainstream one.
right. There's a bunch from like, like Northern Sahara, like, you know, Morocco, Libya, Egypt. Egypt's a big one. But like Sub-Saharan Africa, not a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
And Madagascar, I'm just like, has that? I don't think we've ever had a fighting or even a video game character from Madagascar that I know of.
Yeah, I think for fighting game, for sure, I think she's definitely the first, fighting game character from Madagascar. Also, her model, super pretty.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of fighting, video games in general, maybe. But if there are other people in video games from Madagascar, the list is super small.
Definitely. But yeah, she's super, like, the first time I saw her, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Respectfully.
Damn. Like, to be fair, Tekken usually, like, if you're a girl fighter in Tekken, you're, like, very, like, pretty.
Yeah.
But, like, that one, I'm just like, whew. She's very pretty.
Yeah. And just watch, next year, there's gonna be boots everywhere with merch for her.
Right. Well, the other thing that was crazy too is, so like, I saw this on YouTube a couple days after the reveal, and people were like, "Oh, she's probably going to have this martial art type." There's a martial art specifically to Madagascar, and I was like, "What?" And when I went, the video is a few years old, but the comments were like, "I'm here because of the Tekken announcement."
Oh.
And I was like, "That's so cool."
That's amazing. That's actually like an awesome way to, keep traditions alive. Especially, obviously I don't know anything about Madagascar fighting styles.
Yeah.
But, if it's not a very well-known one, well, hey, there you go. There's a nice way to preserve it. And, with anything like kind of mainstream that happens, it's a nice way to bring new people into it to get a new appreciation for it.
Yeah, or like, make it popular and something like that. And who knows, like, maybe it'll, because from what I understand, the Madagascar martial art is, there's a league for it, and obviously it's based in Madagascar, so who knows how much organization goes into it, but who knows, it might be a way to make it even more popular.
Yeah, or maybe they can be like an international one.
That'd be cool, yeah. But we'll see, because like, it's amazing, because like, Tekken has a huge scene, so like, maybe this has raised people's interest, and then like, via just people talking about it, like, put it on the map. I'm just like, that'd be cool. But yeah, that was like the big one right there. But let's go into the next big reveal. New Street Fighter stuff.
Street Fighter.
So Crimson Viper is back. What a reveal.
I don't know anything about her. I'm just like, pretty lady.
She's very pretty lady. I will say that the last time she showed up was in Street Fighter 4, actually.
Oh, wow.
And she was actually very difficult to play as. I remember messing around her a little bit, and I was just like, I'm not really getting an understanding of this character. And everyone was just like, yeah, good luck with that. Because apparently she's just a hard character to use.
Really?
A lot of like micro dashes, a lot of like real quick trigger kind of stuff. And I'm just like, huh. But I don't remember her being that difficult, but I remember playing against Zangief and just being bodied. Like, I could not beat Zangief with Crimson Viper. And I was so frustrated that I remember, because I was just doing arcade mode at the time, could not get past Geef in arcade mode, that I switched over to Dulcim and just wrecked him with Dulcim. Because, like, Dulcim and Geef have a notoriously bad matchup.
Oh, yeah.
And that was before I really got into the Geef thing, so...
Wow, this was pre-Geef?
Pre-Geef, yeah. Pre-Geef, yeah.
Nice.
So that was the first big one.
Yeah, and also with her, I do like how they transferred her, like, her 2D model art to her 3D model art. They gave her quite a lot of, Assets, yeah. That's my drift.
To be fair, like, I've shown you her Street Fighter 4 model.
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't? No, I'm pretty sure.
I have a goldfish memory.
Well, I will say that she was doing pretty well for herself back then too. Like she was doing very well for herself back then too.
Oh yeah.
So some things never change.
Oh yeah, and the little window, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, window is cool and all. But the fact that they upskirted her like 3 times, like, come on, Capcom, really?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, that was nothing compared because, like, was it before or after her that had the swimsuit?
The swimsuit. Sea Viper was first.
Sea Viper was first?
Yeah.
Oh man, so they were just like, hey, here's the beginning of the thirst. Now have all the thirst right here.
Yeah, so like we technically already got the reveal for the swimsuits prior, but I think at EVO was the first time we saw their actual game models for them.
Well, it leaked early, didn't it, actually?
It did, actually.
It leaked. And then they were like,
Take it down.
And then after they took it down, they were like, all right, Sea Viper, and now here's the actual announcement.
Yeah, or actually, I don't know. It might have been the Sea Viper one that leaked early. I don't know. One of them leaked early.
Right.
And then I remember we were grabbing, like, lunch or something, and I was like, oh, yeah, here's the trailer. Because I saw it earlier on Twitter, and it was like, post has been removed. And I was like, what?
And then, like, we were sitting in the crowd, and then it came up, and we were like, whoa.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, folks, some characters got a surprising approval from the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
So first came Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very little.
Yeah, but you said he looks like,
He looks like Baywatch.
Yeah, Baywatch.
He looks like he should be in Baywatch. Like, what, lifeguard 110%. And it's like, Luke sucks. Capcom wants us to like Luke so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's
You're just a Luke hater.
I'm not a fan of Luke. But to be fair, I'm not really a fan of all-rounders, except for, like, Ryu. I have respect for Ryu because he's the OG.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it, honestly. But, like, Capcom wants us to like Luke so bad. And, like, it's working for some people, but they're trying so hard that I feel like after a while it's going to start biting them in the butt.
Yeah, and there's, like, a whole comic series about him.
It was just boring. Honestly, guys, it's not a good comic, too. Like, I read the thing and I was just like, this is boring as all get out.
I still haven't finished reading it. I've only read, I think, the first issue, the first chapter.
Because it's boring. But then after that was, Jamie was next, right? Jamie actually got a pretty big pop.
Yeah, I remember there was this dude who just gave, like, a big wolf whistle.
Yeah. Like, people were like, Jamie, approve.
And honestly, it looks really sick. I love his swimsuit outfit.
It is actually pretty fun. It's very stylish, and, like, and also, Jamie wears it well, too.
Oh yeah.
But that was, like, the small, like, that was the trickle before the flood that was.
Oh, boy.
So, who was first in the ladies?
Oh, I think it was Kimberly.
And Kimberly's, oh, man. Kimberly's swimsuit S tier.
Oh, yeah, it's so cute. I love how it's, like, cute and sporty, and it's very vibrant.
Yeah, and it really fits Kimberly's aesthetic. The thing I remember the most about it, though, is, like, at one point, Kimberly turns around, and so you get a gratuitous ass shot, and then Capcom takes that shot and multiplies it 3 times.
Yep, just bam, bam, bam.
So at one point you have Kimberly's butt on screen in 3 different shots. And I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, Kimberly's got some assets. Like, I respect it. But, like, come on.
They knew.
Oh, man. After that, who was after Kimberly? I think it was it Aki or Manon?
I think it was Manon.
Manon's, I like Manon's a lot.
Yeah, she's cute. It's a very good one.
It's a pretty good one.
They're all pretty good. I will say I like most of them. I'm just kind of hating on a couple, which we'll get to.
We'll get to that in a sec.
But I love hers.
Manon's was pretty good. I honestly, hear me out. I also feel like they had some restraints with Manon.
You feel like they? What?
Hear me out.
No, because wasn't there one part which it kind of leaned forward to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hear me out. So, like, Manon is like, it's like a leotard.
Mm-hmm.
And there's pretty wide cleavage on there.
Yeah.
But she has, like, a shawl.
Yeah, I think it's super cute.
Yeah. So, like, I don't feel like it's as, like, revealing as some of the other ones.
Yeah, that's true.
That one got a pretty big pop.
Mm-hmm. And it's still very much in style, like a Kind of like ballet, like leotard and the little, like, all that stuff.
It feels very true to her character.
Super cute.
Yeah, and then after that was Aki's, actually.
Aki.
Which got a pretty big pop from the crowd.
Oh, yeah. Like, there were lots and lots of Aki fans.
It also, Aki's doing her infamous, like, back twerk pose where she like, bends over backwards and people are just like, yeah! I am not an Aki fan, so it's just like, alright, y'all can have her mum raw bathing suits. She looks like a mummy.
She kind of does look like a mummy.
I'm not with it, but if y'all a fan, hey man, more power to you. I'm that's not my jam, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I feel I'm not really an Aki fan. I'm kind of neutral on her, and then her whole swimsuit. I'm like, it's not bad. It's just not for me.
Yeah,
well, it's also everything's just pale. It's very monochrome.
Yeah, I remember thinking that too, and I'm colorblind, and even I was just like, where is the actual like?
You can't even see the color.
It looked like she was wearing rags. And I was just like, people like this?
We're gonna get all the Aki defenders.
Right. She's
hating on us.
She has a lot of them out there too. I remember when her trailer first dropped, people were like, I can fix her, and like, she can ruin you.
Yeah, right. I was like, hey man, that's what they like.
Yeah, right. But then came the big one. Cammy. When Cammy's suit came on, the crowd went nuts. They were just like,
the biggest reaction for sure.
Yeah, and they had her with her iconic stretch too.
Yep. And yeah. Like the reaction for Cammy was pretty good. And then she did that stretch, and the volume just went up like times 10.
And this is where we're gonna make a lot of people mad right here. So, what are your thoughts on the Cammy bathing suit?
So I love Cammy.
That's your main, yeah.
That's my main. I actually low-key kind of hate her swimsuit.
Me too. Well, alright, so we were talking about this. So the swimsuit itself is okay.
It's okay. There's a lot of things. Like, I don't like her over tan. Like,
the tan sucks. I hate the tan so much.
I don't like the tan. I don't like how you see, like, the tan line of, like, it's kind of like a halter top.
Yes.
And I feel like the halter top would have been way, way cuter. Because this one, it's, they're appeasing the fans, a little bit of underboob or whatever, but it's like, it's just so small. And obviously she's not, big old melons or anything, but even for her size, like, I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking back to, baby Sylvia trying to buy clothes, and they're just too small for her, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm super not into it either. And for me, I think a lot of it has to do with the tan. I'm not a fan of the tan.
Yeah.
Which apparently a lot of people love.
I guess.
Yeah, again, to each his own. I also don't like the there's like a garter belt on the, or not a garter belt, there's like a belt on the leg too, right?
Oh, is there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I also don't like the straw hat very much, which is funny coming from me.
Oh yeah, you Luffy fan.
Right. So yeah, I'm just.
I don't know. I think the straw hat. The straw hat is okay, because it kind of has that, like, that summery vibe.
That's true. It's meant to be very beachy.
Yeah. So I like it. I have nothing against it. Let's see. We're pulling up a photo of it right now.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't remember it.
Because we were just like, oh, this sucks. Try to like push it out of our memory because we're just like, nope, not liking it. Alright, so the refresher on the whole thing. Oh, there's a bunch of mod ones in here.
I'm not surprised there's so many mods. Look, there's a bikini mod. I already think that bikini mod is better.
Right. Yeah, we Googled it, folks, and we're just like, yes. Yeah, like, it was here, and then it was just very quickly like, nope. But yeah, like, hers is just not really doing anything for us. But then after that came...
Okay, we're not fighting it right now. But anyway, I just feel bad because I'm like, that's... The other ones, I'm like, yeah! And then Aki, I'm like, oh, okay. But Cammy's is the only one that, like, when I first saw her art for it, I was just like, ew!
Yeah.
Who designed that?
And the fact that the crowd loved it so much, I'm just like, yes. Yes.
It's okay. I know I am not the demographic, the intended demographic.
Yeah. And then the final one was Chun-Li.
Chun-Li, the classic.
A+. Hers is really good.
Oh yeah, I love her design.
Hers is super cute. Hers is also like weirdly traditional. Like, not to say that it's like, not a feast for the eyes. But I feel like Capcom could have gotten way like with it, and they're like,
absolutely.
and they're like, nah, we're good at this point.
Yeah, and I do like how it pretty much looks like her costume. I forgot what the Chinese garments are called. Kipao? Something like that?
Oh yeah, keep out, yeah.
I like how it pretty much looks like that, but just modified to a to a swimsuit.
Yeah.
And obviously she still got a lot of assets going on. And speaking of Max, we have a funny comment about him in a second. But I think I saw another video of him too, where he was looking at in the shop or fighting or something, and he's like, she's got thigh jiggle physics.
Well, like, oh my goodness, I noticed this with Kimberly's one. And I was like, well, I've noticed this before. Kimberly has ass physics.
Oh yeah. Why you looking?
Manon also has ass physics too.
Oh yeah. Oh, they knew. They all knew.
Yeah.
It's like this DLC is gonna pay for itself.
Yep, right.
I am. Oh, sorry.
I was surprised that of all the people who didn't get one,
Yeah, I was literally about to say it.
Jury did not get a swimsuit.
Jury, and also my.
Oh my goodness. Like, I get, probably because it might have been like, hey, this is technically SNK's characters,
Yeah.
so we're not going to let you do that.
Mhm.
Although SNK and Capcom have a pretty friendly relationship now.
Yeah.
I mean, they let the character, but they were like, you cannot outsex me.
And she's pretty new.
Yeah. Jury, on the other hand, I'm gobstopped.
Yeah, she's like big a waifu character.
People love Jury. Oh my goodness. And like the bikinis that people would make for Jury. Oh my goodness.
Oh
like,
yeah.
The stuff of nightmares or dreams, depending on who you talk to.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like spider motif 2-piece kind of thing.
Oh, interesting. And
Yeah.
I was thinking too, like on her one, was it her paid costume, where she's in that onesie?
Oh, people love that one.
Yeah, like she kind of already has like a, like a sports bra kind of look going on. So it's like, just turn that into a swimsuit.
Right. So I'm shocked that they didn't do that. My guess is they probably, because she already got her onesie, they're like, all right, she's got enough costumes. We got to kind of spread the love a little bit.
Well, actually, I think I know why they didn't. Because I think this was before EVO. They had just announced that she was getting that collaboration outfit with a K-pop group.
That's right.
Yeah, so I think that's why they were like, hey, we can't give like Jury 2 costumes in like 1 month.
Yeah. So they're just like, all right, we're gonna have to like ease up a little bit, spread the love a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But Max, we got a little bit of Max's stream at one point.
Yeah, we tried to watch it, but it was just so crowded in his area.
Right. It's so funny because they had 2 viewing parties that we noticed. One was Max's, the other one was Sajam's. Sajam's made me mad because Sajam wasn't there, and it was just people from like Sajam Slams, and I was just like, nah, these guys ain't interested.
Yeah, it was okay.
We were falling asleep at one point.
Oh yeah, I was getting really sleepy when I think it was during the Tekken top 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a coffee.
Yeah. But like Max's stream, like, Max and the boys from Yo-Yo Games were there, but like it was a big old crowd there.
Mm-hmm. They were doing lots of giveaways.
Right.
It was pretty hype.
I mean, like Max was there for quite a bit, but there were times where Max wasn't there and it was just Kenny. And Kenny is a showman. Kenny knows how to work the crowd.
Oh, he's amazing.
Right. I feel bad because like day 1 we saw Kenny and we didn't say hi. I wanted to, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Oh, well, I didn't see him, but I didn't really know who he was before day 3. So
Yeah.
you could have said hi.
I could have, but someone else said hi and I didn't want to be that guy. I was like, hey Kenny, I'm a big fan. But yeah, Max, his group, they were talking about the costumes and they were just like, oh man, is Capcom gonna release a one-handed fight stick soon?
Yeah, I loved that comment.
Oh boy, that's because I've seen, how do I put this? I've seen more Shameless costumes, but I'm just like, that one was just like, okay, Capcom.
Yeah, they knew.
Okay.
They knew.
But after that, I think that was all really the reveals and stuff that we bore witness to after that.
I think so.
Yeah. We didn't get to watch much of the Tekken 8 because like we were just like hungry and tired because we'd been there for a bit.
What a combo.
Yeah. And so we didn't get a chance, but Arslan Ash won it, and like
your boy won.
I do like Arslan Ash. Like if you get a chance, folks, check out Arslan Ash's Arslan Ass. Damn. Arslan Ash. Check out his story for like when he first got into the whole FGC scene in a big way. It's a great story, honestly. Like I've really kind of followed him since then. And the fact that he continually is a superstar in Tekken is awesome, honestly. But yeah, he won. So
yeah, we did get to see a tiny bit of him. Like it was It wasn't the final for sure, but it was one of his
preliminary matches.
Yeah. We got to see it, and he was beast. Actually, no, it was. I don't know how the whole ranking thing works, but in the
I think it was one of his quarter pools is what we got to see.
yeah, something like that. Because what did he start? He did an Anna, then he switched to Nina.
Yeah.
Or Anna?
Anna and Nina.
Yeah.
Which apparently, like, Nina is very strong in the meta, is what I hear.
Ooh.
I don't know the specifics, but apparently, like, there's a bunch of Ninas in Tekken Top 8, is what I heard.
Oh,
I think that. Yeah, and I think that's what made a lot of people mad. Because again, if you see a bunch of mirror matches in Top 8, it tends to make people kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
So you're probably gonna get pretty nerfed.
Yeah.
We didn't catch much of the Guilty Gear Top 8 either.
Yeah, just because we got there so late.
Oh, that's right, because that one was super early in the day.
Yeah, it started at 10.
I was just happy that someone was in the top 8. There was a huge variety of characters for the top 8 for Guilty Gear, and there was a Potemkin in the top 8.
Yeah.
And he even took, like, 3rd place in the whole thing.
It's your boy.
From what I understand, now Potemkin is very overtuned, and he's too strong right now, is what a lot of people are saying.
So now this is the perfect time for you to get back into the game.
I know, right? Learn to play Potemkin, and everyone's just like, you're just a try hard playing a top tier, and I'm like, I liked him when he was low tier.
Aw, you're like, I've been a fan since day one.
Yeah,
if there's no more Potemkin fans, then I'm dead.
Then after that, there's kind of a big gap between stuff where it's like, oh, we didn't get a chance to do anything else, so
shopping.
we did more shopping. But then we finally took the time to hit up some arcade games there.
Yes.
Because like Evo always has this huge arcade section right through there, and we finally hit up. I think we only got a chance to really hit up 3 games there.
Yeah, which is fine because I was still trying to wake up, so I had my coffee. This was during the Tekken Top 8, which. I needed a break because I would not have been able to just sit still for that long.
Yeah.
So we just played a bunch of games before the Street Fighter started.
The first one was Prop Cycle.
Oh boy.
That game's hard, guys. Like, it's like a pedaling game, but like, it's almost like that flying Byte from Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh yeah.
And you have to like lean around on this bike to make it through like an obstacle course and pop these balloons.
Turn it.
That thing don't turn on no dime.
Oh yeah. I mean, you did much better than I did.
That was hard. Well, you had a hard time because you're too short to reach the pedal.
My itty bitty legs. It's the exact same thing when I exercise at the gym. I have a hard time using the exercise bikes because when I, obviously your legs turn. But when my leg is fully outstretched, I'm on my tippy toes basically.
That's hard to do that for extended periods of time.
Yeah, so just trying to maneuver the prop cycle. I'm like, I can't.
I feel like this is a weird arcade game that's been around for a while because it almost looked like, to me, it was like Dreamcast graphics. But I've seen it at other arcades before, so I feel like it's one of those like niche arcade games that's just kind of found in places across the country.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though.
I like the idea of it a lot. After that, we found a Yu Yu Hakusho game. So I figured out what I think it was supposed to play like.
What?
I think it was supposed to play like Virtua Fighter, actually.
Oh.
Because it was a 3-button fighter, but we could not figure out how to do squat with it.
I kind of figured out some things, and I spammed the spirit gun.
Spirit gun. It's like,
but you started blowing me up with what's his name?
Oh, I have no clue what his name is.
Oh my god, the long hair.
The dude with the blue mohawk.
Oh yeah, him. Oh, I was thinking of someone else. Yeah.
No, yeah, because you beat me like 4 times in a row with Yusuke Urameshi.
Yeah.
Like, I could not beat your Yusuke. And then I was just like, man. And then I wish I could remember his name. But
alright, we'll figure it out.
He's the bad guy, and he has like a big blue mohawk. And I was just like, yeah. And then after that, I started winning after that.
Yeah, and you did also try other characters. Like, I was thinking of the one where he has that big hair in the front.
Kuwabara.
Yeah.
I could not get Kuwabara to work for me. I felt just like, Urameshi, I'm gonna get you. Couldn't do it. It's like I got beat up like in the show.
Yeah. And then I also, after you switched to your bad dude, I was like, my character's not working anymore. Switch to someone else. But I don't remember who I switched to.
I couldn't tell you either. Like, it sucks because like I really like Yu Yu Hakusho, but I only like really like it. I know lots of people who are diehards, and Yu Yu Hakusho is another one of those classic animes that is incredibly influential, casts a huge shadow. People are like, it ended kind of weird, but it's still very well regarded.
Yeah.
I just like the series. I am not a diehard for it. I mean, I've been told that if you like Bleach, because like I think Bleach is like because Yu Yu Hakusho. Bleach exists because of Yu Yu Hakusho, from what I understand.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's that kind of influential
I
kind
can
of thing.
see that vibe.
Yeah. Like literally, I guess the guy who does Bleach like either worked on Yu Yu Hakusho or like knew the author or something of that nature. Like it's literally that connected kind of
Oh
thing.
wow.
Yeah. I don't know the
Nice.
specifics, but all I know is like Yu Yu Hakusho's great. I enjoy it a lot, but I've never been a diehard for it. So when I saw the arcade game there, I was like, oh, let's give it a shot. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And then when it was jank, I was just like, all right, I'm not having so much fun anymore.
I was having fun.
Well, after that, we found a real gem, actually.
Yeah.
So for those of you diehards that are like people that are really like Capcom hardcore fanboys, Red Earth.
Yeah.
They had a cabinet for Red Earth, which is probably the most obscure Capcom fighting game I could think of.
Yeah, and I will say, like, with these arcade games, like with the exception of Yu Yu Hakusho, like honestly, I just kind of gravitated towards them with vibes.
Yeah.
Because with Yu Yu Hakusho, I've always wanted to watch the anime, but I never got a chance to. My only familiarity with the IP is I played the game on Game Boy Advance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my only. I'm pretty sure I still have it in the closet somewhere.
Yeah.
That's my only familiarity with Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing with Red Earth. I don't know. Did you pick that or did I pick that?
I think you picked that too, actually.
Okay, yeah. So I was just like, ooh, that looks cool. Let's go to it.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. And I was like, oh boy, I've never played Red Earth myself, actually. Like, I've seen it and I've heard it talked about because you're the one who, like, we looked into it later. Red Earth only came stateside via arcades.
Yeah.
Never received a console release. I think, and yes, Capcom did a big collection for a lot of its fighting games fairly recently, and Red Earth is playable on that.
Yeah, do you have it on what, Steam?
Yeah, I have it on Steam because I think it was part of the Capcom Fighting Collection where you actually have all the Darkstalkers games,
Ooh.
a couple of other games, and Red Earth is on it too. And I'm just
Nice.
like, wow. So like Red Earth is an interesting game because it's like half fighting game, half RPG actually, but not a really clear sense.
Yeah.
Because like you actually you fight against an opponent, and so like usually in a fighting game you would have like your arcade run where you fight one character after another character after another character until eventually you get to the boss. But in Red Earth you fight another NPC, or not NPC, but like another character in the roster.
Yeah.
And then you go to a boss mode.
Oh.
And you have to pick up equipment and stat buffs to take on the boss, actually.
Oh, nice. I mean, we didn't do that
Yeah,
because we were just fighting against each other.
Yeah. And there's only 4 characters in Red Earth, actually. And one of them, the only one, so I don't remember their names, but there's the monk. She's never appeared in anything. There is the ninja in that game. Never appeared in anything else.
There's like a wizard, sorcerer, whatever.
Tessa has appeared in a couple other games. Like Tessa is probably the only character to kind of escape from that. But I think she's only been in 2 other games, if that.
Yeah, I remember, we did look up cameos and stuff, and it was definitely a small list.
Yeah. And then finally there was it Leon?
Leo.
Leo
the lion.
Whoa, man, they worked real hard on that name.
Oh yeah, man.
That's I feel bad because like we both ended up just doing Leo versus Leo.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised because I think when we first played it, I was somehow like accidentally logged onto Leo, and he's very much kind of grapplery type.
No, I felt like he's more rushed in.
Is he? I don't know. He was a big dude, and he had some big grabs, if I remember right.
I don't remember that. I remember him just like getting hit with his sword and being like,
oh yeah.
And I was like, quit it. And you're like, get hit with a sword.
Yeah, get. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised because I don't know. I just feel like his type of character I normally wouldn't go for, and I was actually doing pretty well as him.
Yeah, you can tell that the game is very like D&D influenced because you basically have monk, rogue, barbarian, and wizard.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is fun. I don't remember the other thing about the game, but yeah, it is definitely one of those like truly obscure Capcom games. And I was like, that's cool that they have this here. And I'm glad that we both got to try it. Because again, I've heard of the game, I've seen gameplay of it, but I've never played it. And I don't think there was actually a way to play it stateside for a very long time.
And now that we have it on your, Capcom collection, whatever, we can mess around with it some
Yeah,
more.
definitely. Maybe do an arcade run for it, because I think the other cool thing, if I remember correctly about the game, every time you play through the game, you can get various buffs and equipment to make yourself stronger.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think. But now we have the top of the whole day, the creme de la creme, how we finished it all off. Street Fighter 6 Top 8.
Woo!
And I was telling Her Majesty about this. The thing about, like, all the top 8s is, unless, well, this is kind of a generalization, but most of the top 8s are fun. But unless you're, like, a big fan of that franchise, you're going to watch that top 8 and you're like, alright, that was cool, unless you're a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Street Fighter is almost always the most hyped top 8. Something about Street Fighter, even Street Fighter 5, which was kind of like, very controversial for a lot of people. The top 8 for Street Fighter 5, every EVO I got to see, was awesome.
Oh, nice.
And this one was no exception, honestly. A couple big upsets, too.
Yeah, and for me it was really special, too, because, Sam's show, I was kind of learning as we watched. But, with Street Fighter, I do actually have, familiarity. I'm learning how to play, and now that I've actually kind of gotten serious into it, as we were watching all the matches, every time there's a Cammy player, especially, I'd see the moves that they're doing. I'm like, oh, okay, so let's go. Okay, remember that.
Do you know what your number one comment was when we were watching it?
No.
Nice. That's okay. I just thought it was funny. They're just like, nice.
I was just so hyped.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was super hyped, yeah.
Yeah, and even all the other characters that I don't really play as much, it's like I can actually kind of see the breakdown of like what they're doing, and it just felt nice.
No, I totally get that. Yeah, when you're familiar with the game, that you understand the you see the wheels, so to speak. You're like, all right, I understand what they did, and you're just like, oh man, So it was definitely pretty cool, and like, so some upsets. So the big one, to me, the shock one, Punk didn't make it.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
Also, speaking of, because Punk's American, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there were no American players in top 8.
Really?
I believe so. I will double check, but I remember seeing a thing. There were no American players in top 8.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, yeah, because I remember that the one that surprised me actually was, I told you about it, Angry Bird.
Yeah.
Angry Bird won Street Fighter a couple of years ago. I think the last time I got to see it. I don't think he won last year. I could be wrong. I don't remember that. But yeah, he lost he was in losers top 8 and got quickly beaten.
Yeah.
By the upstart.
Mickey.
Man, so this kid, Mickey, literally, he's a kid.
He's like, I think he's like 17 years old.
17 years old.
This was his first public, I'm pretty sure this was his first public tournament.
Yeah, because he did a bunch of online ones.
Yeah.
And where is he from? Was he South America, if I remember correctly?
No. He's from Hong Kong.
Oh, he's from Hong Kong? Okay. Oh, I was way up. And he came in out of nowhere.
Just wrecked.
He almost took the whole thing.
Yeah, he made it top 3.
He made it top 3. He was 3rd place. I'm just like, dude, this kid is...
He's amazing.
He was really good. Yeah. Like, I remember hearing the people behind us were like, yo, this kid... But I think the thing that impressed a lot of people about Mickey was bold.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there was times where he would just go for it, and was just like, bro, you can't do this stuff.
And sometimes you gotta go for it.
Exactly, and I think that's the best part about fighting games, is sometimes you gotta play it safe, and sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. And he had a bakery.
Yeah.
Because, like, the times where he gambled, most of the time, it paid off.
And yeah.
I feel like when he finally lost... he still was holding his own, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I remember correctly, when he lost, it came down to basically the last couple of exchanges in the final match, right?
I think so. I don't remember who he lost against, but yeah, it was very much a tight match.
Yeah.
I do remember, when he was fighting Angry Bird, because he switched between it was Maya and Cammy, right?
I believe so, yes.
Was he Cammy when he fought Angry Bird? Because Angry Bird was Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember, like, Angry Bird couldn't get, like, any hits in.
Yeah.
It was 2-0.
It was, it's a top 8, so it's 3.
Oh, sorry, so it's 3-0.
He got 3-0'd, and I'm like, Angry Bird got 3-0'd?
I was like, holy cow.
And there was a couple times where it was just like, bro, Angry Bird looked like a noob out there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you go from being like, a recent EVO champion to just being completely just outdone? And like, Angry Bird looked frustrated. Like, I saw it and I was just like, dude, look shook.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for him.
Yeah, it is a tough one. So
Yeah, but honestly, like, Mickey got a fan out of me. Like, I want to watch more of his stuff,
right,
especially, again, Cammy player, and I am kind of interested in trying out my, like,
yeah,
I want to watch more of his stuff now.
right,
I actually feel inspired.
yeah. And a kid at that, like literally 17 years old,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Wow, that's craziness." And his first public tournament.
Mm-hmm. Good for him.
Right. Like we looked into his thing later, and I guess his only tournaments he'd done some online tournaments. So I'm just like, bro, like that's the dream right there. Like that's the dream.
Yeah, he's gonna be amazing.
I hope so. Like I've seen a lot of people come up and then just get kind of washed out. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and we were talking about this too, how it's nice that there's always like new generations, new fans always coming
Mhm.
into the FGC.
Mhm.
And just the fact that we have someone like him who's coming in and hopefully maybe inspire other youngins as well. I'm like, this will be good in the next few years.
Definitely, yeah. But I don't remember the other ones that kind of stood out to me for the whole thing was there was a lot of Mai. I remember
Mhm.
Mai was pretty popular in
Yes.
there. I remember there was a couple Cammy players in there too.
Yeah, some Cammy.
A couple no, I think it was just one JP player.
Yeah, just one JP. Oh, I wonder, did Mickey lose to the JP player?
I think he did actually. Yeah.
I feel so bad. I don't remember any of their names.
Yeah. Well, we remember one, the winner.
The winner.
Well, actually, do we remember it was Menard?
So we don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Menard?
Yeah, because I've heard it a couple different ways too. I just remember because like I got to see him almost win EVO, not last year but the year before
Mm.
against Angry Bird. Actually,
Oh, nice.
it was the two of them, and that was crazy back and forth.
Mhm.
Like that literally came down to final set, reverse the bracket, last match,
Nice.
last exchange. Like it literally came down to a razor thin margin. It was so close, and Angry Bird barely pulled off the win. It was crazy. I don't
Nice.
remember who Angry Bird was playing at the time because it's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
But it,
We can look it up.
yeah, but it was a great match. It was super hype. And this year, I'm not gonna lie, Menard had that bag.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Because he and he did kind of an unconventional character too, which is someone that you used to really like.
Long time ago, yeah. Blanka.
Yeah.
Blanka was actually the first character I really gravitated towards for Street Fighter 2 when I was a small child because he was the green monster. He had a lightning move that I thought was cool.
Yeah. I mean, he is he's a pretty cool character, even though he's seen as quote unquote weaker.
Yeah, again, tiers are always very, how do I put this? Tiers are relative.
Their suggestion.
Yeah, not about a suggestion, but
No?
kind of. Well, all right. So the thing of it is, a lot of people, especially new players, put a huge emphasis on tier lists because they're like, oh man, like that's why would I play any characters except the strong characters?
Mhm.
But the thing of it is, like, one, tier lists are relative because tier lists are determined by who the pros use,
Yeah.
and so there's a lot of subjectivity that goes in there.
Mhm.
Second, tiers only matter when you get to the highest caliber of strength.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a really good player, you can be bottom tier and still wreck a whole tournament. Snake Eyes plays Geef, and Geef is considered low to mid tier, and
Exactly.
Snake Eyes wins tournaments all the time.
Mhm.
Who else? Like, you see bottom tiers go all the way, and you also see like mid tier characters go all the way too.
Yeah.
If I had to go with something that I think is more important than tier lists, would be matchups.
Yeah.
Because some characters just have better matchups against others.
Like your Dulcim and Geef.
Yeah, Dolphin and Geef is a legendary matchup where Geef gets owned by Dulcim, but meanwhile, Geef can kind of put hands on a lot of other people that are, quote, strong.
Mhm.
And also, if you're a skilled enough player, tiers don't matter at all.
Exactly.
And even matchups become relatively minor nuisances.
Yeah, like it's this kind of thing in kind of like art community too, because I do hobby art. People are always like, oh, like what brushes do you use for like digital art, or what paints are you using, and like yeah, you can buy all these super expensive paints or brushes or things like that, but at the end of the day, it's how you use it. It's not the brush that makes the art good, it's how you use it.
It's not the brush, it's the artiste.
Exactly, yeah. So kind of the same thing, like, oh yeah, you might have some low tier characters, whatever, but if you're skilled enough, you can probably make a pretty good argument for, probably a good chunk of them.
Definitely.
If not all.
Yeah. But yeah, Marty won with Blanka.
What'd you call it?
Blanka.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, Marty.
What?
Menard.
Oh.
So yeah, we totally know the guy's name. But yeah, Menard won with Blanka. Handily at that, too.
Yeah, and I don't remember if you saw this or not, but I remember like before his big match, there's this video that he posted on Twitter where it was just his back view, and he was just kind of like shadow boxing the air, and people were like, "Oh, cringe!" And then he won the match.
I did not see that.
Oh, really?
Wow, people were going cringe.
Yeah, they were like, "Wow, cringe, boo!"
Wow.
And then he won the set, and they were like, "Yeah!"
Oh, right. Everyone's a hater until you're the champ.
Yeah, right.
Like, I never doubted you.
Yeah, and then
I think he won against JP too.
I think so. I don't know, it was a tough match.
Yeah, and no, JP is actually pretty strong, and Blanka was just like, oh, that's nice. Blanka ball, Blanka ball.
Oh, yeah, that's
Blanka
right. Yeah,
ball.
he blew him up.
Yeah, he blew him
I
up.
forgot about that.
Yeah, there was no resetting of the bracket. Like, he took the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, man.
It was good.
Yeah.
Do you remember who was it that played DJ?
I don't. I remember someone switched to DJ at one point, actually.
And I don't know a whole lot about DJ just because I really haven't had a chance to try him out. But after that match, even though DJ didn't win, I'm like, I have a new appreciation for DJ.
Yeah.
But,
All because of his musical reference?
I mean, that too. I do love me some music reference. But a lot of his stuff was just really cool.
DJ is a very fun, charismatic character, for sure. Well, I was telling you about this too. So, like, DJ from, like, older Street Fighter games to current DJ.
Oh, boy.
Man, the dude got, like, of all the characters in Street Fighter, I would say he got the biggest glow up.
Oh, yeah. He looks amazing in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, whereas, like, his older incarnations, you're like,
ooh. And it's like, oh, what happened there, sir?
Yeah, he looked comically bad in those ones.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Street Fighter 8 was super hype. It was a lot of fun to watch that one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And, it did kind of suck that the tournament went on way longer than anticipated.
Right. When did we get out of there?
So I think it was supposed to last until... I think it was blocked off from 8 to 10.
Uh-huh.
And we didn't get out of there till like 11:30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got out of there super, super late.
It was fun, though. But by the end of the night, I was like, I am tired.
Yeah. And then we went to a friend's house and started playing more Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Or was that on the... No, that was on the second night.
It was on the third night, too, because
because I had my stick.
Yeah, that's right. You had your stick, yeah.
Yeah, so we played not Street Fighter. We played Smash until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then the next day after that, I was like, I want to try out my new fight stick. So then we played some Street Fighter with my brand new fight stick.
Yeah. And then I tried it for a little bit and was like, this is not for me.
You're like, I like my combo and my 8-gate. Or my diamond gate.
Like, yeah, having a joystick to me is just, it makes more sense to me than the buttons. The buttons, I don't know what it is. Like, the buttons don't click with me.
Yeah, they don't click. No, it's an adjustment for sure. Because I know we've talked about it. I was like, what do you mean my thumb on the bottom is the up button?
Oh my goodness, it's such a trip.
Yeah, but for 360s, because I know I think we talked about this before.
You tried Lily, yeah.
Yeah, I tried Lily, and I was just like, 360, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you're getting pretty consistent with it, yeah.
Yeah, versus the few times I've tried your fight stick. Like, I can do 360s now on the leverless. I can do 360s on a controller. I cannot do 360s on your combo.
Yeah. It's so funny, too, because I'm just like, oh, it's so natural for me. But...
You're like, it's so easy. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think well, the other bad news we heard is, like, after that, one of the friends was just like, I got COVID.
Yeah, I felt so bad for her. Like, out of all of us, she's the only one that got COVID.
Yeah.
And apparently, I was poking around online as well. Apparently, a lot of people got COVID at EVO.
That sucks.
Yeah, which is always kind of the risk with big conventions, that kind of, that con sickness going around. I was like, man, that many people with COVID?
Right. Big international convention, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So...
We were okay.
Yeah, thankfully, I'm very, very thankful for that, especially, considering my immune system is not as, adequately equipped to fight, these human diseases.
I think what's crazy, too, is, she had a couple of friends that were also staying with her,
Mm-hmm.
They didn't catch COVID.
Yeah, they didn't get sick at all, which
Right.
good for them too, because they were also traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up our whole COVID. Or yes, so
no COVID wrap up.
that wraps up our whole Evo experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had. It was your very first one.
It was my very first Evo, and I had a fantastic time.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to going to more Evos in the future.
Me too. I would love to go to other Evos, and maybe someday if we're feeling brave, we can go to even farther ones.
Oh my goodness, if we could go to like
Evo France,
Evo France or Evo Japan. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my god, Evo Japan would be amazing.
Right. They also announced Evo. Was it Singapore?
Singapore, yes.
And from what I understand, the Evo Singapore is like, so basically the Evo France I think will always be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Evo Japan will always be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Evo America obviously will always be a thing.
Yes.
The fourth one, however, is supposed to be a wandering Evo.
Oh.
Yes, it's actually supposed to hit up different cities throughout the years, if I understood this correctly. And Evo Singapore is the second, I think, that they've done in this Wandering Evo series.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I think they're going to have, like, it moves.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of having like having a revolving Evo.
Yeah.
Because I know for like, for example, like concerts, when an artist has a revolving concert, whatever, they'll go to all their set locations, and they go to everywhere except where I am, and I'm like, come on, guys, and it's not like it's concerts, it's just literally anything where, I don't know, I just feel like anytime there's something where there's some sort of tour, we always get passed up, and I'm like, I'm right here.
Right.
Everyone, all the other states around me, they get something, and not me.
Right.
So I think it'll be a revolving Evo. It'll be a good way for other people to go to an Evo that might not have had the opportunity to attend the other Evos.
Maybe. I just feel like the Wandering Evo is probably still going to hit up major metropolitan areas, though.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to get like an Evo Tulsa. We're not going to get. We're not going to get an. We're not going to get an Evo. I don't know, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh yeah.
We're not going to get an Evo Jacksonville, Mississippi. We're not going to get an Evo Spokane, Washington.
Yeah.
Like, if Evo hits another city stateside, it'll probably be like Evo New York, Evo Chicago, LA, San Diego, Seattle.
Yeah, actually, because I know we talked about like Evo used to be based in Japan, well, obviously Japan. Evo US.
No, Evo's based in California.
Yeah, it used to be based in California. Would they go back to California?
Why not?
Well, that's true. I mean, because they did leave.
Yeah. Well, I think they left just because it was just easier to get set up in Las Vegas than it was in California.
That's true.
Yeah, and Evo's a lot bigger now than it was back then.
Yeah.
So I could totally see them doing like Evo LA or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Because, there is like, Anime Expo and all of that too. So, they can't handle big stuff.
Right. He's just getting the logistics and connections in.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's still big tournaments that happen in California.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, with the Wandering Evo, so yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, I would love to definitely see Evo Japan.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of me that I think I'd be really excited to see Evo France too.
Yeah, France would be cool to visit. I've been to a couple places in Europe, but I've never been to France. So I think that'd be fun to check out, and with a Wandering Evo, depending like where they go, it might be fun to also go to other countries that you might normally not have gone to.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see. All the Evo stuff's kind of up in the air.
But yeah, I think this is a longer yapper session than we were
Yeah.
expecting right here. Sorry about that, folks. I think
It's okay.
we wrapped about Street Fighter 6 costumes.
Swimsuits, yeah.
Yeah, right. I think that was the bulk of the discussion right in here.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, like, day 3 was like, oh, last day, boom, 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 settled everything. It's like, there's so much.
There was a lot on day 3 for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you, folks, for kind of taking the time to listen to us talk about our whole weekend at EVO experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot to cover. We didn't even cover everything. We didn't do all the top 8s. We
just did like a fraction of it.
Right. So yeah, if you ever get a chance in the future, folks, definitely hit up EVO. It's very much worth it. They do have a saying at EVOs though, like, it's great to go to these big tournaments, but don't forget to support your local scene.
That's right. Yes.
So wherever you are, like if there is a fighting game scene and you like fighting games, make sure you try to support your scene. Like if it's at like some arcade in town, or if there's like at maybe an arcade in there, that if they still exist in your town and they still host tournaments, try to get in there and support your local scene.
Yeah,
because that's the only way to help this thing stay alive.
That's right. Keep the local communities alive.
And like you might be surprised what you'll find for your scene too. Like I remember when Soul Calibur 6 was first kind of making the scene, we actually found that there was a Soul Calibur 6 scene. I didn't get a chance to attend a lot of them because like I was heavy with work at the time, but like they're out there, you know, so if you got the time, make sure you check out those scenes. And if you're in a big game like Street Fighter, I guarantee you there is a scene for Street Fighter in your city.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, you know, like he said, if you've made it this far, you know, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, folks.
And, you know, if you also went to EVO Las Vegas, you know, let us know in the comments too, you know, favorite stuff on day 3 or just any other, you know, kind of favorite day 3 stuff. Or, sorry, any other favorite EVO stuff. And do you have any other last words?
No, not really. What was the most expensive thing you bought at EVO?
Oh, yeah. What's your merch haul, guys?
Right. Did you buy a bunch of stickers, keychains? Did you get yourself a fight pad?
Yeah, new fancy fight pad.
Lay it down in the comments below.
Alrighty, well, this is Sylvia Verbena.
This is Alice Kingston.
Signing off. Until next time.
Bye, folks.
Bye-bye.